Because preparing figures for publication should not be harder than the research itself. Meet PublishReady, a smart image preparation tool designed to turn raw images into clean, professional, publication-ready figures. With PublishReady, you can import an image, clean the background, crop with precision, adjust size and resolution, add accurate scale information, and export the final result in the format you need. There is no need to move between multiple programs. No more wasted time fixing technical details by hand. And no more uncertainty about whether your figure meets publication, report, or presentation requirements. PublishReady brings the entire image preparation workflow together in one clear and efficient process. It helps researchers, archaeologists, scientists, and professionals prepare high-quality figures faster, more consistently, and with greater confidence. PublishReady, from raw image to publication-ready output. By uploading an image or dragging and dropping it into the application. PublishReady supports common image formats and immediately loads the file into the workspace. Once the image is imported, the application displays a live preview, allowing you to inspect the image before processing. This preview is important because it gives you control from the very beginning. You can check the object, the background, the scale bar, the framing, and the overall condition of the image before making any changes. If a scale bar is visible in the source image, you can calibrate the image by selecting 2 reference points and entering the real distance between them. The software then converts pixel values into real-world measurements. This step is essential for accurate documentation. It ensures that the image can be displayed and exported with correct scale information. For greater accuracy, you can zoom in and out using the mouse scroll wheel. You can also move across the image by holding the left mouse button. Choose the start point and end point of the scale bar. The measured pixel distance will appear automatically. Then enter the real distance, for example 10, and make sure the correct unit is selected, such as centimeters. After that, click Apply Calibration. The calibrated data will then be displayed and used for the next steps of the workflow. After calibration, you can prepare the background according to your publication requirements. This may include removing unwanted background elements, cleaning uneven tones, or replacing the background with a transparent one. The aim is to keep the object clear and visually readable. If needed, the original scale bar can remain visible. A clean background is not only a visual improvement. It also helps create a more professional and consistent figure, especially when preparing several images for the same article, catalog, report, or presentation. After background preparation, the image can be cropped precisely around the object or the area of interest. PublishReady helps remove unnecessary empty space and frame the subject cleanly. The result is a compact, balanced figure that is suitable for publication layouts. At this stage, you should be careful not to crop too tightly if you want to keep the original scale bar visible. The crop area should leave enough space for the scale bar and any important visual information. However, if you want to isolate only the object and add a new scale bar later, you can crop the image tightly around the object itself. This gives you more control over the final composition. If you are satisfied with the original scale bar already visible in the image, you can skip the step of adding a new one. If the image requires a new scale bar or measurement reference, you can insert, edit, and reposition it inside the workspace. PublishReady helps ensure that the scale information is clear, accurate, and visually consistent with the final figure. This is especially useful for archaeological, scientific, conservation, and technical documentation. You can also choose the desired scale bar style and presentation format. This allows the scale bar to match the visual standards of your publication or institutional documentation. The workflow ends by exporting the image in the chosen format and specification. The result is a polished, publication-ready figure. It can be clean, correctly sized, properly resolved, and prepared for academic journals, books, reports, presentations, or professional documentation. The export can include the selected file format, resolution, dimensions, background settings, and other visual requirements. Export is also available at any stage of the workflow. This means you can generate intermediate results whenever needed. You can also save specific export settings as a template for future use. This is especially helpful when preparing multiple figures for the same publication, because it keeps the output consistent and reduces repetitive work.